Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. So happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. Mine was just very quiet. Of course, I miss my mom. She lives in Chicago, but I did give her the good old-fashioned phone call. So everybody's doing great, and I hope you are too. So again, welcome. We're back being outside, so please be mindful. You might hear the noises. Today the birds are extremely active today, so if you hear them now, they're singing their beautiful song. So let's get started. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to be sitting down straight up, and we're going to start doing the jackknife. Now remember a couple of videos ago I introduced a jackknife, and this is your first time watching this video and you're wondering what is a jackknife, scroll down to probably, I believe it's the third video that I made, and it says intro to jackknife. I highly recommend you do that one first before you do this one. So we're going to go ahead and do the jackknife 6 in a row. So remember, you sit up nice and tall, engage the core, shoulders down away from your ears. Lift up your heart as you inhale to prepare, and you exhale back. That's one. I have to adjust myself. Take your time with these, no rush. We're just warming up. Two more. And that was 6. Take a little breather. Ooh, that felt really good. So when we do the jackknife, of course, we're waking up our core. We're rounding up our spine, warming it up. We're elongating those feet, point those toes. Did you see that? And the shoulders are stabilized so you don't put weight on your shoulders. So let's go ahead and sit up nice and tall again. Nice and tall. That's my dog's tail. Spread your wings. Inhale and exhale. Spinal twist here. Take your time. One more set. Last one right here. And slowly release. Go ahead and come on your back. We're going to go ahead and bring our knees to tabletop. Hands, palms down. You're going to drop your knees to one side. As far as you could go. Everyone's flexibility is different. Make sure your shoulders are pinned, facing straight up. A few more breaths. Come to center and other side. And come to center. From right here, we're going to go ahead and elongate nice and long, and let's do a couple of ab roll-ups. Again, make sure your lower back is imprinted to the mat. Really engage that core, point those toes, arms above your head, and we inhale up. We exhale down. 5 more times. We do this 6 times. Nice and strong. keep it right here and just stretch it out. From right here, your hands are above your head. Inhale and go ahead and exhale down. Nice big circles. Nice and slow, inhale up. And that should feel really good. Really elongate your body. One more time. Up. And we're going to hold it right here. Just hold it right here. Make sure that your weight is even. You have even weight. Your shoulders, your hips, your feet are all even weight. Take a few breathers. We're going to shrug our shoulders. We're going to go up for 4. Exhale down. 3. 2. And 1. So from right here, we're going to go ahead and do a shoulder stand. So if you've done yoga before, you know what that is. We also do it in Pilates. I don't do it as much, but every once in a while, I like to do that one good stretch. So be very mindful. You're going to use your hand to support your hips, not to put your weight on your hips. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Lift up. And point those legs nice and long. Hold this pose for 3. 2. And 1. And you can go ahead, bring your legs down very slowly at your leisure. Then come back down. We're going to do it again. Again, work at your pace. You don't have to stay for 3 breaths. If you need a longer stretch, go ahead and take 5 or 6 breaths. This is your stretch and warm up. We do it again. And then hold. And slowly bring it down. Ooh, and stretch it out. Good job. Take a few breaths. So from right here, we're going to go ahead and move on. Go ahead and bend your knees. Bring your feet down to the mat. Again, shoulders, hips, and feet are even weight. We're going to do a pelvic raise here. We're going to inhale, exhale up again. Really engage that core. Your shoulders, your hips, and your knees are even weight. Inhale, exhale down, 1 vertebra at a time. We're going to do it again. Inhale, exhale up. And bring it down. On the last one, we're going to hold it up. So right now, my glutes are also engaged along with my hamstrings and my quads. We're going to do some hip dips here. So we're going to go down and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then the 1. Hold it up. Exhale, inhale, exhale down. Now a little different here. Now you're going to bring your feet outside of your mat so they're a little wider. Same exercise, however, our muscles are working a little different now because our feet are wider. Inhale, exhale up. And then down. Up. And bring it down. And one more time, we're going to hold at the 3rd right here. Hold it up. Really engage that core. Good job, you guys. Those hip dips, we're going to go down for 8, 7, 6. Really engage those glutes. 5, Last one right here. I believe that was 8. Hold it up, hold it, and bring it down. Go ahead and bring your knees to your chest and rock yourself back and forth. From right here, we're gonna go ahead to tabletop. So meaning my knees are up on tabletop and I can see my toes from behind my knees. So right here, we're gonna go ahead and just tap our toes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to reverse it. I started with my right, now I'm going to start with my left for 8, 7. Really engage that core, so controlled movement. 4 more. And then hold it right here. Now we're going to tap both legs. We're going to tap, up, tap, up. Nice and control. I am controlling this movement. Woo. Give me 4, 3, 2, good job. And then 1. The next set, we're going to raise our head up. So my shoulder blades are off the mat. My core is engaged, my lower back is imprinted. We're going to go ahead and tap both legs again. We're going to tap and squeeze, lift, lift. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here, hold it here. We're going to extend, and then in, extend. Push. Give me 4 more. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time we're going to extend our legs. We're going to extend our legs, and we're going to do scissors. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Remember the Chanjays from the last episode, from last video? Look at my feet. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. Hold it here. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Woo! Rock yourself back and forth. Good job. Now, if you did my last video, we did almost similar, but we were in this pose right here, where we had our ribs raised up. That one was just right here. But if you notice, so it was a little low impact. However, you still felt it because it's a controlled movement. So as you control your movement, don't speed through it. But we're not done. We still have a lot more. So give yourself a little stretch, a little break. So from right here, now we're back to tabletop. One leg's gonna go straight up. Now this leg here, you're more than welcome to put it down. That's totally up to you, or you could raise it up. This leg's gonna go catty corner. So it's facing the corner, palms down, or if you're having lower back issues, place the palm underneath your lower back. I wanna keep my arms right where they are, and I wanna just circle my leg. Real small circles, as big as a salad plate. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it, other direction. Nice little hip opener here. Really engage that core. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then we switch legs. Nice and controlled. Don't rush this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other direction. Good job. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So bring both legs in. Give yourself a little breather. Now both legs are going to go up into a V. Now you're going to move your legs at the same time, simultaneously. We go in for 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it opposite direction. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring your legs in, rock yourself back and forth. Ooh, little control movement there. Now if you notice, not only are you opening your hips, your core, but you should have felt it on your quads, outer thigh, inner thigh as well. From right here, we're going to go to windshield wipers. So windshield wipers, again, you can have your hands palm down. I'm going to put my hand underneath my lower back for support. Both of my feet are going to go up. You're going to drop your legs to one side. Your shoulders are pinned. On the inhale, on the exhale, bring them back to center. Really engage that core, not your feet. Use your core to bring your legs back to center. Good job. Keep going. And we have one more set to go. We're almost done with this segment or sequence. And then hold it here, bring your knees in, and rock yourself back and forth. Good job. If you want, go ahead and extend. Really stretch it out. And roll yourself out. Good job. I want to take a little quick drink of water here. And again, always remember, if you are having lower back issues, and you don't have a ball, use up a roll-up towel. It's just as good also for the back of your neck. Use a roll-up towel. So we're going to go ahead on our knees to a tabletop. Again, when we go to tabletop, really engage that core. So make sure you have somewhere where you can see a reflection, or if you're working out with somebody, spot each other to make sure that you are on the tabletop. So let me pin my hair back here. So shoulders, elbows, wrists, hips, and knees are together. Really engage that core. You're going to extend your right leg out. So for right now, my legs point, but this time my leg's going to go to the side from right here. So we're going to go ahead and do this movement. Back and out. So get used to that. Back and out. However, I want you to raise that leg up. So we're going to go ahead and point, raise it, and then flex it. Point and flex. Woo! Point and flex. Point and flex. Point. Ooh, and flex. You want to feel this one? Point out and flex and keep it here. Bring it in. Ooh, that actually felt really good. It's a little different because now your leg is extended out towards me. Mine is extended out towards you. Take a little breather because we're not done yet. Back. We're going to point again. This time we're going to keep the toes pointed and we're going to lift 8 times. Ready? We're going to lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex that foot. You're not done for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly release. So that you should have felt that on your outer thigh. Also, your obliques are also involved in your glute. Stretch it out. Other side. So of course I'm going to switch because if not I'll be hitting the dirt, the grass area here. Again, prepare. Find that alignment. Really engage that core. Again, a hint, if your lower back was hurting, you're not engaging your core. Point that toe, bring it out first, and then in. Out first, and then in. And then right here, we're gonna keep it right here. We're gonna raise it, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. 4 more. Breathe. Last one right here. Bring it in, stretch it out. Ooh. I don't know about you, but I also feel it on my hips. Nice little hip opener there. Stretch it out. We're gonna go back. Point that toe, and we wanna raise it 8 times. We'll go 8, 7, 6, 5. Flex that foot 8 times. That's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Bring it in and stretch it out. Sit it back on your seat if you want, or you want to go ahead and put your big toes together, knees apart, come into a child's pose, and take a little breather. And roll it up. So I'm gonna go back and face this way, my original way. Ooh. So you should have felt that one on your legs most definitely. Again, as a reminder, if your lower back is hurting, you have to check your core. Make sure that core is nice and engaged to protect your lower back. But we're not done with this sequence yet. Going back to that tabletop. Find that alignment. That right leg goes out, lift, bend. So my toe is pointed. And right now my knee is parallel to the floor. We're gonna lift for 8. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stop right here, flex that foot, and push the ceiling away for 8. Now hold it here. Now we're gonna alternate. We're gonna point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. 4 more. And keep it here, hold it here. Ooh, and bring it down. Ooh, that was all your glutes. So when you do that one, remember you're not using your feet to do the work. Make sure that your glute is working to do that work. Other side. We prepare. Engage that core, and we point for 8. Try to keep your knee parallel to the floor, your quad. Hold it here, flex that foot for 8. Now we alternate. Point, flex, point, flex. 4 more. Really engage that core. Don't let that core go. Remember the core. Last one right here. Hold it here, and bring it in. Ooh. Go ahead and stretch it out. So you should be breathing a little heavier. Ooh, that was very good. Very good for your glutes. So if you've been doing a lot of binge watching Netflix, I know, I'm guilty too. That was our exercise right there. We have one more sequence to this, so I'm really focusing a lot on glute, but we also remember, we're also working our core. So it's not always about doing sit-ups and teasers and all kinds of other ab workouts that we do. And you're still working your core, so always remember that. So right here, the last sequence, little rainbows. Extend that right leg, we lift, we point out, up, and to the side. Up, that's 1, Now hold it here, hold it here. Now your foot's gonna go back, up, back, up. Give me 4 more. All glute right here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. We pulse. Woo. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Other side. No break on this one. We point out, up. Hold it here. We go out for 8, 7, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. We pulse for 16. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Hold it right here on tabletop. Go right into a cat-cow. Ooh, cow. And cat. Cow. Good job, everyone. And last one right here. Good job. So from right here, now in my last video, where it's titled Working Your Upper Body, if you notice, and I was very honest, I do have trouble doing push-ups, so I try to focus a lot on doing a lot of push-ups. Always been my trouble spot. The same with burpees. I don't do burpees for a reason. My body can't handle that movement. So we're gonna go ahead and do some push-ups. But this time I'm gonna go ahead and do it on my knees. If you wanna do full push-ups and you want to plank, you're more than welcome to do so. We're doing only 8. So we're gonna go ahead. So my arms are wide. Get into that plank and we go down. 8. Inhale down, exhale up. And hold it here, hold this plank. And slowly release. Good job. So it doesn't really, so don't ever feel bad to modify. Modify's a good thing, don't feel bad. There's another way that you could do push-ups is standing up against the wall. I think on my next video, I'm gonna find a spot on the wall so I can show you a really good exercise using push-up against the wall, but I gotta move my babies out of the way, so, but I will find a good spot for you, I promise. So don't feel bad doing modified push-ups. You wanna do it again. So we inhale down, exhale up, and whenever you're ready, get started. Hold this plank. And slowly release. Ooh, how are you feeling? Oh, you should be nice and strong. We have 1 more to go. Yes, I failed to mention 3 sets. So we have 1 more to go. This time, look at my feet. You also have this option. I should say my legs. Look at my legs. This is another option. Last 8 right here. Ooh, hold this pose. Ooh, the last one got me. And slowly release. Ooh, come into a child's pose. Stretch it out. slowly roll it up. So the reason why I do this is I want you to see as well that I also struggle in some areas. Absolutely. I'm only human. I'm stronger in some areas, but in some areas I do struggle, and that's one of them. But I wanted you to see that I too struggle. That's why I push myself harder. That last one really got me. Notice how I'm speaking. My breath is a little heavier. However, we did it. We did it. So now is the best part. It's cool down. But I'm going to take a little drink of water. Good job, everyone. You're doing good. So now we're going to cool it down with a nice little side plank stretch. So notice how I'm modifying today. I am. Today's Monday. I'm allowed to modify it on Monday. Modify Mondays. That has a nice ring to it. So again, my shoulder and elbow are aligned. Shoulder away from my ears. My bottom leg is bent. My heel is close to my bum. So I'm just going to lift. Engage that core when you lift and just stretch it out. A nice long stretch. Inhale. On your next breath, go ahead and reach your arm above your head. Nice and long. Good job. And just stretch it out. Reach. And then slowly bring it back and down. Come up and sit up. Ooh. Other side. So the planks not only could they be exercise, but they could also be stretches, nice long stretches, what I call strength stretches. Again, engage that core, watch your alignment, and then when you're ready, you lift. And then when you're ready, reach behind your head, nice and strong. And come back to center and slowly release. Ooh, go ahead and sit it up. I'm gonna go ahead and cross my feet. You could also butterfly your feet, meaning the flat of your foot, the bottom of your feet are touching, but I'm gonna sit crisscross like a little kid in kindergarten, playing duck, duck, goose. Sit up nice and tall. Right hand goes behind you, left hand on side of your right knee as you look over your right shoulder, nice and tall. Nice little spinal twist stretch. And slowly release. Ooh, those birds are active this morning. And slowly release. Now I'm gonna, if you were not in butterfly pose yet, go ahead and go butterfly. The bottom of your feet are touching together. I'm holding on to my ankles, but I am not curving my spine. I'm elongating. I'm gonna do it sideways so you can see me better. So I'm lifting up my chest and I'm just coming forward, aligning my neck with my spine. Ooh, just breathe. It's a beautiful breezy morning here in my hometown. And just stretch it out. And slowly release. Come into on your knees, go ahead and sit on your heels. So from right here, we're gonna go ahead, so my neck, or should I say my chin, is up facing you. On an inhale, I'm gonna go ahead and tuck in my chin, elongating my spine. And exhale, back. Relax your shoulders, inhale. And exhale. 2 more times, take your time. Inhale, I really suggest you close your eyes. Focus on the movement of your spine. Make sure your core is still engaged. Don't let it go. This is the last one right here. And slowly release. Take a big inhale up. One more time. And hand to heart. Ooh. I thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you are continue on that with the practice. I know that some of them are harder than others. I know I do that on purpose because I need to challenge you. But as I said many times before with Pilates, Pilates is consistency. There's no finish line. You don't go to, you do everything, okay, I'm done. No, it's a lifestyle. We do tend to challenge ourselves a little bit and make it a little harder because our muscles do tend to get used to it. So we have to challenge our muscles. So today was a little bit challenging, especially starting off with jackknives. Normally I don't start off with jackknives, I do those to the end, but this time I threw a little curveball at you. If this is your first time watching this video and the jackknives were a little bit kind of confusing, I highly recommend you go back and find that video. Like I said, I think it was the third one. It says intro to jackknife. Please do that one first, just to avoid injury, to make sure that your muscles are in the proper, or not your muscles, that your alignment is in the proper place. Again, I thank you so much for joining me. I thank you so much for your support. You haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so. Until we meet again, have a wonderful day, stay safe and stay healthy. Have a great day. Bye-bye.